decision of NBR will not affect revenue collection, finance advisor. NID services suspended online across the country. Verdict in the Asia child rape and murder case to be delivered on May 17. The High Court's ruling to cancel the registration of a political party is the first of its kind in history. The Chief Justice. Ramna bomb attack, 2 sentenced to life imprisonment, others given 10 years of imprisonment. The government will purchase rice bran oil worth 177 crore taka for TCB. Pakistan's foreign minister has issued a strong message to India. Donald Trump has arrived in Saudi Arabia. The curtain is rising on Cannes with Bangladesh in the race for the Palm d'Or. The IPL and PSL are starting on the same day and it is expected to have an impact on the Bangladesh series. Dear viewers, good evening. This is Umar Kranti and you are welcome to Daily Top 10. Abolishing the National Board of Revenue, NBR, and forming 2 separate divisions will not affect revenue collection, said Finance Advisor Dr. Salauddin Ahmed. He made these remarks on Tuesday afternoon after a meeting of the Cabinet Committee on Government Purchase held at the Secretariat. The Finance Advisor further said that the decision was made after careful consideration. Therefore, there is no reason for NBR officials and employees to be dissatisfied. The NBR has not been abolished. Rather, it has been divided into 2 parts to simplify operations. When policy formulation and implementation are handled by the same division, it complicates the work. The policy division will focus on its task, while the responsibility for implementation will lie with the other division. National Identity Card (NID) services are temporarily suspended across the country. The matter was confirmed on Tuesday morning by ASM Humayun Kabir, Director General of the National Identity Registration Division. The issue has arisen due to the OTP one-time password not being received when attempting to access the server. However, activities such as taking photos and collecting biometric data are still ongoing. Humayun Kabir stated that to log into the NID server, a user ID and password are required, followed by an OTP. Since the OTP is not being received, officials are unable to access the server. He mentioned that once the issue is resolved, the online NID services will resume promptly. The court has set the date for the verdict in the much-discussed child rape and murder case of Asia in Maghura. The verdict will be announced on May 17th. On Tuesday, Judge M. Zahid Hassan of the Maghura Women and Children Repression Prevention Tribunal set the date for the verdict announcement. Earlier, on Monday, May 12th, arguments in the case began at 10 a.m. in the same court and concluded at 12 p.m. As the proceedings could not be completed on the first day, Tuesday was scheduled for further argument presentation. Chief Justice Dr. Syed Rifat Ahmed commented that the High Court's ruling to cancel the registration of a political party is a first in the history of the country. He made this remark during the hearing of the case related to the registration of Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami held on Tuesday morning before a 4-member bench of the Appellate Division led by the Chief Justice. The Chief Justice said, "This is the first incident in history where the registration of a political party has been cancelled through a High Court ruling." In the 2001 Ramna bomb attack case during the New Year celebration, the High Court has sentenced death row convicts Maulana Tajuddin and Jewel to life imprisonment. Other convicted defendants have been sentenced to 10 years of imprisonment each. On Tuesday, a bench consisting of Justice Mustafa Jamal Islam and Justice Nasrin Akhtar began announcing the verdict at 11:30 a.m. on the second day of the proceedings. Earlier, on Thursday, the first day of the proceedings, the court read the partial verdict along with the testimonies and cross-examinations of the case. The High Court set May 13th for the announcement of the remaining part of the verdict. Following that schedule, the court is delivering the final judgment today. The government will purchase 1.1 crore liters of rice bran oil for the Trading Corporation of Bangladesh (TCB). This proposal was approved in a meeting of the Cabinet Committee on Government Procurement chaired by Finance Advisor Dr. Salauddin Ahmed on Tuesday. According to the meeting sources, the government has approved a proposal from the Ministry of Commerce to purchase 1.1 crore liters of refined rice bran oil for the Trading Corporation of Bangladesh through an open tender process locally. The total expenditure will amount to 177.1 crore taka, with the price per liter set at 161 taka. Tensions has eased with the ceasefire, and there were phone conversations between the military officials of both sides. During these discussions, they talked about refraining from taking aggressive and hostile actions against each other. However, amidst this, India has raised allegations of a ceasefire violation. India claims to have spotted a suspicious drone in Samba, Kashmir. In response, Delhi has cancelled flights to 8 cities near the Pakistan border. Amidst these developments, Pakistan's Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar has issued a stern message to India. He stated that if the water dispute between the neighboring countries is not resolved in the upcoming talks, the ceasefire between India and Pakistan could be at risk. He further warned that failure to resolve the water issue could lead to the onset of war. US President Donald Trump arrived in Saudi Arabia on Tuesday. This marks the first stop of his 3-day Middle East tour. This information was reported in a live update by the Qatar-based news outlet Al Jazeera. US President Donald Trump was welcomed by Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman at the tarmac of Riyadh Airport. In the presence of prominent individuals and security officials, Trump and Prince Salman were seen walking on a purple carpet together. The two leaders were also seen conversing, but the details of this conversation remain unknown. This marks Trump's first visit to Saudi Arabia since taking office for his second term as president. After Saudi Arabia, Trump will visit Qatar and the United Arab Emirates. The 78th edition of the Cannes Film Festival, the most prestigious event in world cinema, is set to begin today in the French city of Cannes with its pristine blue seas and silver sandy beaches. This festival is not just about glamour, it is also a distinguished showcase of cinematic artistry, social narratives, and the global language of the storytelling. This year, Bangladesh popular actress and producer Khadija Parveen Borsha will be a guest at this international platform. She has been invited by the festival authorities to participate in a discussion session titled World Women Cannes Agenda Discussion. Along with Borsha, 3 renowned female film personalities from France, Iran and United States, Isabelle Mariani and Nora Armani, will also take part in the discussion. Additionally, for the first time, director Adnan Al-Rajiv's short film Ali, produced by Borsha, will compete in the main competition for the prestigious Palme d'Or. Due to the India-Pakistan war, both countries' franchise cricket leagues, the Indian Premier League (IPL) and the Pakistan Super League (PSL) were suspended. After the war ended, normal life has started to resume in both countries. Meanwhile, the IPL authorities have announced that field play will resume from May 17th. Similarly, the PSL will also start on the same date, with the Pakistan Cricket Board (PCB) chairman and the country's Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi announcing the resumption of the game in a post on X. According to the new schedule, the remaining PSL matches will begin on May 17th, with the final scheduled for May 25th. Dear viewers, thank you so much for watching. Good night.
For more updates, follow us on Facebook, subscribe our YouTube channel, get the latest update on www.daily-sun.com.